What is up, everyone? I hope everyone's enjoying their day so far. It's a little gray outside, but let's take on our day anyways. One of the cats is in here with me. And yeah, that video helped me sleep. This ambient stuff actually helps me sleep a little bit. It helps me get to sleep faster, really. Kind of need that sleep these days because I'm working my tail off, or working my ass off. If you guys want to hear me use the tougher way of saying it, as someone put it, I don't see how cursing makes you sound tougher, but it's kind of part of my language these days. I've tried to kick it. Yeah. Still on YouTube here. I keep seeing videos of the most unreal wonders of Virginia. Not everyone talks about. The thing of it is, I live in Virginia, so I know a few of those wonders. Well, some changes are being made that have some major flaws. She's claiming everything in here is a fire hazard. Well, guess what? It ain't from the messes. It's from the materials of most of our furniture and the drywall and what the freaking floors are made of. These are hardwood floors. Doesn't matter if things are clean or not. The whole house is a fire hazard. Heck, some of the plugs don't even work because they shorted out. That right there is a fire hazard. Most of the plugs still work though. Now, I don't care what certain people have to say about this. If people want to try and justify it, I really don't give a shit. But they need to wake up to the fact that a lot of us are extremely limited on income. Especially where I work. They claim they don't have enough hours. They don't have enough space to give people more hours when, well, they're the ones that overhired. So the way I see it, they should find a way to make it work without taking people's hours away. Yeah, I'm tired of rules being put in place that put me in a tougher and tougher spot to the point where I can't save anything. To the point where I can't save a single penny. It's time to put a stop to that crap. Well, guys, I've got a news article on Newsbreak. A man by the name of Basil Kennedy died from a flesh-eating bacteria at 77 years old. His family, instead of trying to make people afraid of it, they're trying to educate people about it. Telling them that's no reason to fear. Well, they're right. Don't fear it. If anything, you need to know about it. Not be afraid of it. This bacteria is literally born in the water. It lives in the water. So therefore, if you guys want to go into some natural body of water to swim, make sure you've got no open wounds first. If you have an open wound, avoid the water if you can. At least this way. And this is kind of a survival thing, guys. This is kind of a survival thing. If you do what I recommend, you'll get by without any trouble. Okay, everybody, I got my new phone. And I also opened this up. Yeah, it has a kick, but it could use more flavor, because you barely taste the raspberry in it. It needs a little more flavor. So I'm gonna have to give it C tier in this case. Yeah, it is good, but it needs more flavor. That's all it is. That's why I put it in C tier. Yeah, forgot something else. Something else I want to try. Ritz Bits Spicy Queso. It's basically just little crackers with the spicy queso flavor mixed in. So let's do it. I'm sorry, but I barely taste any flavor on that without having to remove the crackers. But even then, the flavor's a little weak. The spice seems it's a slow build-up. You know what? I'm gonna have to put this in upper C tier. Yeah, he's resorted to name calling like a little child because he doesn't like the fact that I'm kind of forcing him to follow the agreement he came up with. And that is, if we ever had got into a disagreement or an argument, we would not speak to each other for a while. Kind of says a thing or two about him, don't you think? It was his idea to do this, and yet this is how he's behaving. Well, guys, I don't like putting stuff like that in my video. What you saw in the previous clip, I hate it. But I only do it so you guys at least have some idea of what to expect. Let's see here. I go back Friday, which means I go back to work Friday, which means I'm working again on the 15th. My next paycheck. Well, the next time I get access to a paycheck will be on the 25th. If I had something like that, guys, and look at the price. If I had the money to get that and a proper home, I promise you that is what I'd be putting up for rent. And no, I would not be charging very high. There are people in serious need of a proper home. That could be it. If I was able to afford it. So honestly, if you guys want to see me do something like that, go ahead and get me to try to get me to my first 1,000 subscribers. Start helping me work towards it. Because I want to.